What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another Slab Stock Sundays episode. My name is Aaron, your host, joined by Julian, not at this moment, but will be by probably around the third way mark through this show. So right now it is 16-13 49ers over the Chiefs with 10 minutes left in the game. Julian is a massive Niners fan, so I said, hey, why don't you watch that game so we don't hear you freak out too much if you end up losing this thing. So I'm sure we'll get Julian in here as this game ends, and we'll get his live post-game reaction. But we'll spare you all your probably your ears, as we don't need your headphones to break if he gets too upset over maybe like a Patrick Mahomes game-winning touchdown pass. But yeah, we've got I think 10 minutes left in this game, and it's been a pretty unusual game so far, I guess I'd say. Lots of fumbles, lots of kind of sloppiness, inability to move the ball on both sides of the field. But right now it's 16-13, so this game could end up going over 20 points on each side here by the end of this game, or at least to 20, depending on what happens here. I don't know. It wasn't like a crazy game by any stretch of the imagination, but I think that we could see this thing turn into, possibly a classic here in the fourth quarter. I don't know if anyone else is watching this right now, as I am too. But right now my TV just froze right in Taylor Swift. So, maybe I won't be able to see the rest of the game. Maybe she broke my TV. Just kidding. We have got, obviously, PWCC Weekly Auction number 108, which is why we're gathered today for this episode. And we will be looking at the market here and how it is changing, possibly based on tonight's game. Now, there really hasn't been any, let's say, like superstar performances, which I think is maybe something, that we're not really accustomed to while watching Patrick Mahomes or while watching Christian McCaffrey or Travis Kelce or George Kittle or those types of players. But it really hasn't felt like that anyone has kind of dominated, so to speak, in this game. Maybe the defenders, obviously, and the punter for the Niners. But other than that, not too many dominating performances. So if anyone is able to join here before this Super Bowl game ends, feel free to say hi. I totally expect everyone to be watching the Super Bowl up until this thing closes and probably tuning into the show as it's ending, just like Julian will be himself. But I'm here to hang out, watch this game, and talk about the game with you all up until that point. And there are some big ones of the ending tonight for some of these players. And if you look at Brock Purdy's cards ending tonight in Weekly Auction number 108, funny enough, the most expensive card selling at Brock Purdy. What's up, DJ Quicksilver? How you doing? The most expensive card selling tonight of Brock Purdy is actually a triple NFL shield that does not feature just him. It has got Purdy, Desmond Ridder, and Kenny Pickett right there. So 3 different players all on the card, and this card is at a shocking $4,000 with no autographs on it, and it's this triple booklet thing here from National Treasures. So that one to me is a little bit shocking, as you would, at least in my opinion, assume at least a card with a Brock Purdy autograph, considering he's probably the only player on that card to actually make it in any sort of NFL career, as Ridder seems to already being just replaced easily in Atlanta. And Pickett, I think they're already looking at outside options, maybe like Russell Wilson, maybe like Ryan Tannehill, and then drafting a quarterback. Who knows? But it doesn't seem like it's going to be Pickett in Pittsburgh either. Yeah, the game is wild, Peg Junk. It's like a really weird game, and there's Pacheco almost into the end zone here. So hopefully there's not too many spoilers in the chat here. I know, I'm pretty delayed, I guess, my broadcast from what you guys are seeing in real time are like 15 seconds or so. But there is a good amount of Brock Purdy cards ending tonight. There's 39 total cards ending. We have a Contenders 10-10 autograph number out of 99 hitting 2.1K. Unfortunately, his Contenders autos are stickers. So they're not as big to me as if they were on-card autos only, like most Contenders autos of quarterbacks are. And I love Contenders autos, but to me, it's just it maybe knocks him down a peg. Like, I would probably rather go after a flawless for him if I were to be interested. Now, I don't know how it's going to shape up after this game in the discourse around Purdy, and probably depends on if they win or lose. If they win, it's going to be like, oh, nice, he won a Super Bowl. Did he have the best game? Probably not, but they still won a Super Bowl. If they lose, it's going to be like, oh, wow, their defense played pretty dang well. Did they win a Super Bowl? No. Whose fault is it? Maybe Brock Purdy, like obviously some fumbles in there are extremely big deals as well. But so, the Brock Purdy conversation is definitely going to be interesting after this game. I guess the one card I would definitely not look at instead of some of these others is like a marble non-auto here from Optic Contenders. Looks like Mahomes is scrambling outside. Oh, wow. Great defense right there. I don't know who 45 is, but it was a great defensive play. Also, possibly the wildest play of the entire game was Greenlaw tearing his Achilles running onto the field there during the commercial break. That was actually really sad to see, man. I mean, dude just getting ready to go out on the field, steps back, plants, and man, that's terrible. So I hope he's okay. And I don't know if he exactly tore his Achilles, but it seemed like that is possibly what happened there. So I hope he is okay in the end and everything like that. But just stinks, man, getting ready for the biggest game of your career and injure yourself when you're not even in the game. All right, here we go. Mahomes from the 3. Oh, we got sacked. Dang, this is quite the game, man. We're gonna have 16-16 here. Likely. I mean, Bucker isn't missing this unless for some reason they go for this, but that'd be kind of nuts to me. I mean, even for Purdy, and also, I think we saw this last week with like a Giannis sign ball and Timberwolves dual sign ball, but they have Fanatics Authentic stuff integrated in here in the PWCC now. So there's like signed pictures here. It says signed 11/14 of Brock Purdy. Pretty cool image, actually. But even like, affordable cards like Optic base cards and Prism base cards of Purdy and SGC 10s are going over $60 to $80 right now. Random select cards are at $50. And Bucker ties up the game at 16-16. Even a 9 is at $25. I mean, an 8 Donruss rookie's at $16. So Purdy stuff obviously doing well. The fact that he's got them there, and last year they were 1 game away when he got hurt against the Eagles. This year they're there. Funny enough, like for being a super team, which was kind of spoken about a lot through the season, I'll say these thoughts now. Let's say that before Julian gets in, so I'll make him upset if they lose. For being a super team, they really have not looked so super. I mean, barely beat the Packers, should have lost. Like, that was a devastating night for me as a Packers fan. Should not have beat the Lions. Lions had an even better hold on that game than we did as Packers fans. And now they're tied in the Super Bowl against a Chiefs team that really is, in my opinion, like underperforming, at least on the offensive side of the ball. And like the Niners aren't really taking advantage of it. So I mean, this is not a super team at all. Seems like it's very hard to tell when there's a game that you just want to be like, oh, these teams stink. Is it like, well, are both teams bad? Are both teams' defense is so good that makes the other team look bad? It's hard to really say for sure. There are affordable Mahomes options as well as $13 for some, Donruss base cards as well. But you do have a Mahomes silver PSA 10 ending tonight. The interesting thing about Mahomes, which is very, 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 very unexpected to me, is that there really isn't that much crazy stuff ending tonight of him. A silver PSA 10. You got the red and yellow PSA 10 from Optic. You've got the Elite Draft auto sticker from college, Immaculate Collegiate auto, a Sage auto. Like, there really is not that much crazy stuff ending tonight. I don't know. I'm going to click really quick to the Premier auction. I don't know if like his high-end stuff is reserved to end in the middle of the month because everyone thinks he's going to win the Super Bowl, so they don't want it to end necessarily tonight. I mean, there is an NFL Shield ending in this month's Premier auction. There's also a Nike logo number 2 from National Treasures and a gold Prism autograph number 1095 and a select RPA of 10, all ending in tonight's not in tonight's auction in the February Premier auction. But that ends in a weekend in 4 days. It just is a little surprising to me that there is such a, I guess you could say, lack of Patrick Mahomes cards ending tonight. And like I said, I don't know if everyone's, maybe everyone's willing to hold him. That's another thing too. Cody, that's a fair shout. I think we've, and maybe past precedent doesn't matter here, but I think we've seen in the past that, even with a Super Bowl win, it does not guarantee gains after a Super Bowl win. And sometimes, I mean, I know what Brady did after his, 7th, was it 7th or with the Buccaneers? Yeah, 7th. It definitely, spiked Brady's market, but I'm not sure if that necessarily be the case with Mahomes is. And it could be, don't get me wrong. So maybe next week we look and, I can even look right now to see what type of stuff is already scheduled for next week. There's definitely some better cards. I mean, at least this Optic Red Auto is better. The select RPA is a little bit better this week. You got Contenders actually ending in 7 days as well and Authentic. So there are probably some better cards ending next week than this week. once again, is that banking on him winning the Super Bowl and then them selling next week? It probably is. So Cody, you do have a point there. But yeah, I guess overall, one silver PSA 10 being the best card and nothing really else of like too much note. And yeah, a third Super win, I could agree with you on that. I can get down for that. A third Super Bowl win definitely can help set a guy's card market off. There's not many guys that get to 3, especially in the modern game, other than Brady. Shoot, someone tell me someone's gotten to 3 Super Bowl wins in the modern game other than Brady. I don't think anyone. I don't even know the last time it happened before Brady. And maybe it was Joe Montana, and I could just be too young to know for sure. But I mean, Peyton Manning didn't do it. So yeah, I mean, he really is kind of entering a class of his own in the modern game if Mahomes does get to that third Super Bowl victory. Which we will definitely be tracking and seeing how that affects his cards high end and low end and mid end and everything in between. Now there's not only Niners and Chiefs cards ending tonight, not only Purdy and Mahomes cards ending tonight. Everything else is probably more of note, to be honest, as those 2 players have been in the spotlight for the last however many weeks. So in reality, I mean, your best bet, if you are looking to buy it tonight on the night of the Super Bowl, is probably looking elsewhere. Is that elsewhere in the football market? Probably not. I just feel like that there is still more drops to be had, and maybe that's just me specifically tracking Jordan Love's market. Tracking Jordan Love's market, I haven't seen the drops that I was hoping to as someone prospectively wanting to buy some good cards of Jordan Love. I really haven't. I mean, I've seen maybe at most $100 loss so far on someone's better cards, like 5 to 10%. And that's something. That's not nothing, but I'm hoping to see like 25% discount, 30% discount here in the next, month or so. And Peg Jing says, Juwan Jennings, possible Super Bowl MVP, or I'm too early to say it. Well, obviously, 1, it depends on which team's going to win this game. But 2, I mean, no, I don't think that's too early to say that. I mean, like I said, we haven't really seen dominating performances here. Like, Purdy had a good first quarter, and then he had a couple good throws on that last drive. But does 18 for 30 with 205 yards and a touchdown warrant that to win a Super Bowl MVP? Probably not. McCaffrey's got about 100 combined yards and a touchdown, which is good. But Juwan Jennings has had some massive third down catches, that massive touchdown catch. He threw the ball to McCaffrey. I know that McCaffrey and the line made a lot of that happen, but you got to make that throwaway across the field. I think if the Niners win, Juwan Jennings probably makes the most sense. Do they give it to him? I don't know. I mean, if they give it to him, and that's kind of the downside of everything revolving around sports betting. Now, if they give it to Juwan Jennings, imagine how many people would be upset and how much the books would win on that. I mean, was there more than 0.00001% of the bets that was on Juwan Jennings to win Super Bowl MVP? No. They would clean up off of that MVP for Juwan Jennings. So I'm not saying that is what would affect this or not. I'm just saying that it definitely changes the perspective on how fans think about that stuff, even myself. And I don't even really sports bet. I just like tracking because it's fun to watch. 4 minutes left here, 16-16. Let's see if this right now, this seems like the point of the game when the Packers gave up that last drive and we lost the game. Grind out the clock, and Purdy made some throws, and that was that. So we'll see. This might be the last drive of the game, honestly. I mean, we're at 3:50, clock ticking here. But we'll see, man. We'll see. There is a big Giannis gold kaboom ending tonight. As a Bucks fan myself, man, I love that card. I can't buy that card at that, but that's such a beautiful card. All right. Man, McCaffrey is, and I'm surprised that they haven't fed McCaffrey more. I mean, he's got how many rushes here? He's got 17 now, I think. I don't know exactly how many carries he averages per game, but he probably averages close to 20 a game, no? With McCaffrey, though, I feel like he's the type of guy that every single time he touches the ball, it's 4 yards, 5 yards, 6 yards, 7 yards. And those 4-yard gains are ones where he stopped like at 1 yard at the line of scrimmage. He's pretty incredible. Obviously, that's nothing new. That's not a news flash. But this really is a game of two pretty swarming defenses in the end. I mean, a lot of these times when these guys are catching these footballs, guys are like immediately there. There are some really fun lower end options in the auction tonight that I'll get to, of course, as the Super Bowl is winding down. We got 11 people in here right now, which is a little lighter than normal, but obviously there's a big game going on. Really cool, Messi, Revolution Galactic right there. There's a bunch of nice Otanis ending tonight. Nice early Holland there. But there are some fun lower end options I'll scroll to and get towards. There are a couple that I was looking at myself towards the bottom of the auction. What's up, Big John? How you enjoying the game right now, man? Oh boy, here we go. 2-minute warning. This thing's already getting down to it. I mean, this was pretty much, yeah, it has gotten pretty good. I mean, it is getting a little boring there in the middle of the game, but it has definitely picked up a little bit here. This is like NFL's marketing game made in heaven, like Niners and Chiefs. I mean, amount of star power on both sides of the football in multiple categories. I want to talk about that Wemby card at the top of the auction here in a little bit, but I was just going to scroll down. Ooh, really cool Herbert and Love dual card right there. I'm not much on Herbert, but I think that he could have a big year here with Harbaugh coming up. And this is the card that I wrote about in the newsletter, in our Daily Slab newsletter that went on Saturday afternoon, highlighting the PWCC. Cody, man, dude, I'm pumped. I was trying to do some looking earlier and try to pick out some products for it. And I think that's probably gonna be a tomorrow morning thing for me, or maybe later tonight. I had to do a couple other things and get our Series 1 case breaks listed. But yeah, Cody, I'm pumped for that. This McCaffrey, though, specifically, I think the all-time high sales about $340. I thought tonight, if he had a big game, this could possibly sell for an all-time high and have to like 350 or so. And I think next bid on this thing probably takes it to what, 300. So it's got a little bit of ways to go. And does it do it if he doesn't, maybe have a big end of this game here? I'm not exactly sure. But man, what a season for him. A really nice Christian Pulisic on-card autograph, which is selling for more than I expect. But he is actually having a pretty solid season for AC Milan right now. And with the World Cup coming here, obviously in 2026, I feel like people will be prospectively looking more at his cards than they maybe have in the last year or so with his, I don't want to say downfall at Chelsea, but just not really, keeping the performance up and just some really weird changes in Chelsea in general. But there's a couple of really, really, really cool definitive cards in tonight's auction, one of which I really want. It's not this one, but for any Chicago Bears fan out there, Big John, I know is one of them. But any other Chicago Bears fans out there, there's Gale Sayers and Mike Ditka dual on-card autograph here. Look at this thing, guys. Look at this thing. This is from Definitive, which, as we know, is one of the highest-end baseball brands. But yes, they did make it for football in 2015. And there's some beautiful cards that came out of the set. An extremely clean design with gold etching on it. And just awesome on-card autos there. It's an amazing card. I'm a Packers fan saying this, guys. $160 on the Ditka and Gale Sayers. I know it's a PSA 6, but that's the type of card where I'm like, dude, I don't care if it's a 5, 6, 7, 8. Doesn't matter. I'd want that if that card was for me. Very excited about Jackson Chourio coming to Milwaukee. That is something that I'm desperate to watch him play baseball in person. I cannot believe that's Wander Franco cards at $115. I really do not understand any dollar spent on Wander Franco at this point. I just don't get it. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, there's some really nice lower end options in tonight's auction. I favored a bunch of stuff that's like under $100. I'd love to snag some of these. I'm definitely going to be, oh, wow, the Abner Uribe really jumped here. I mean, that's a lot for that. I feel like you can get like gold autos for $50. Purple at 36. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Here we go. Here we go. Kick for the lead, I think, right here from, they brought pressure. They brought the house right there. Steve McQueen auto card? You talking about that? What was I looking at? What are you talking about? Peg John. 53-yard field goal here for the rookie. He misses this and this game's over. Oh, it's good. Oh my gosh, he banged that. That's what we needed. Why didn't we have that rookie kicker? Man, that was a big kick right there. That was a humongous kick right there. What a performance from him today, honestly. What a kick. For anyone that's a fan of Spider-Man and Into the Spider-Verse for myself, Peter Porker. The Peter Porker PMG here from 2022 Marvel. Red number out of 100. Kind of funny. Where's this card I want to grab, though? There's a I think there's a Pat McAfee NFL debut ticket. Last time I saw it. Steve McQueen. Am I dumb? Peg Junk. What are you? Okay, I'm going to say this, but who is Steve McQueen? I know a Lightning McQueen. Was it the hockey card? Are you talking about? The Mario Lemieux right here? Oh, non-sport? I just passed it. Bruh. There's Chris Olave right there. Chase Young. There's Green Goblin in the middle right there. Nikola Vucevic. Paul Scholes. Are you talking about this one? Paul Scholes? The English midfielder, Manchester United? No, you're good, man. You're good. Man, this is a nerve-wracking end of this game. I feel for Julian watching this right now. I feel you, Pat Jung. I do too. I get the pain. Don't worry. But this Pasquantino definitive RP, I'm a huge fan of these things. I just want Garrett Mitchell today. Actually, I bought one. But Vinny Pasquantino definitive RPA. This is the one. This is the one that I want, man. I want this. Jory Nelson definitive patch autograph number out of 99. I'm sure this is game worn. They're already to the 50-yard line here. They still got 2 timeouts, man. But yeah, I really want this Jory Nelson. Gotta live in the glory days at this moment. Thinking about when we won the Super Bowl. I know Jordan Love can get us back there. Will we? I don't know, but I'm pumped about this new defensive coordinator edition. I got to get this thing. Oh, they have a Clay Matthews and Jordy from this set. I might need to build like a Packers 2015 definitive collection. Card's awesome. Pick him. Oof. Here we go. 3rd and 2, everyone. This Twins patch is nasty. This is Miguel Sano right here. I wonder if what this one says in the back, but player used. I mean, absolutely disgusting patch here in a Panini card. Half of the Twins logo. Cole Palmer Sapphire rookie though. Anytime as well. I do want that. Big Chelsea fan here. He's been great for us. All right, 3rd and 2, everyone. Oh man. How's everyone feeling right now watching this game? Are we all tuned in right now? Bag junk dog. I'm a little meat right now, but I'm tracking this game. Yeah, crazy game. We got 18 minutes, everyone, until the extended bidding moves on here. 18 minutes until extended bidding moves on. Anyone looking to bid on a couple cards tonight? I figure there might be some decent ones to target. Oh my. This is bad. What are they doing? This ain't looking good. All right, Peg Junk, maybe mute my mic here, or mute the sound. Debo looks like he's gonna be sick. Oh no. Oh no. Wow. Oh no. That dude just hurt himself bad trying to blow up Kelsey there. Hurt himself bad. DJ Quicksilver, you trying to scoop anything tonight? I want this to go to overtime. Who else wants this to go to overtime? Oh, you got a big target next week? No need to share it, obviously, today. Share it with us next week, though, once you win it, bro. I might get some of my bids in right now, so I don't forget to bid on some of these cards for extended bidding. Seems like the better play. I forgot there's a big Nelson Cruz rookie auto in here. It's the Brewers. Did Tay win? No, Tay did not win yet. Not in the lead here. Man, I feel bad for Julian right now. Julian's joining us after this game, and he might be down bad. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Man, Fred Warner having a D up one-on-one on Travis Kelsey. That's insane. Oh, did DJ Quicksilver just ruin this for me? Oh, they walked him out there right away. 6 seconds left. They didn't even try to. They didn't even try to go to the end zone again. Oh, Mahomes is hot with Rashee Rice right now. You see Rashee Rice? Yeah, that blocked extra point, man. I mean, obviously they would have been throwing for the end zone there, so it could have resulted in a win anyways, but all right, well, overtime, everyone. I thought we'd have Julian joining us right about now, but instead, we've got overtime coming up here. So we still have got 13 minutes left on the clock until extended bidding starts. I'll start to preview some more cards here as this gets into overtime. I was just trying to see if this game, obviously, it was ending there, like all of you, I'm sure. But yeah, that was a huge play there by Fred Warner to, defend Kelsey on that fade. I really want Jackson Churio Sapphire, man. These things look so good. They look unreal. Maybe place a bid here. One bid. I'm not winning that Jordy Nelson either. I was trying to get in the lead on that. I'll go there. That might be my high bid, though. Dang, man. Someone really wants that Jordy. I was going to have a clean shot at that. Overtime. I knew it was setting up for overtime. So what are these new rules of overtime? All right. Let's pop out to the... Well, I guess we got 11 man stuff. Let's pop up back to the top of the auction where you kind of skip down to the bottom. A couple cards I'm going to cover here between now and overtime starting for those of you who are watching or listening on podcasts. This Clayton Kershaw right here is a Pop 4. Pop 4 Heritage Red Ink Auto. It's at $8,000. He just signed a contract extension with the Dodgers. It must be on a super small contract. They didn't even announce the money, I think. And that's a huge one there for any Kershaw or Dodgers fan. I mean, obviously, it takes a large sum to acquire that card, but real one, on-card, red ink, rookie auto. Let's see who wins this coin toss. Peg Jung, is that what it's always been? Oh, boy. All right. All right. So it looks like Niners are getting the ball. All right. Wembanyama. This thing is crazy to me. This is a silver pack card from the National. How many times are there actually relevant silver pack cards from the National? Not many times. Ones that are relevant, past ones that are relevant past like a month or two after the National ends. Like I said, not many. But this happened to be Wembanyama's first ever Spurs rookie card. It's a very odd card in my opinion. Let's say it looks like a glass that like ice is spilling or water is spilling into with some ice in there or something like that. Really kind of an interesting card with the Panini logo behind it. They call it like the marketing card. I don't know why. And it's his first Spurs one, and it's a pop, I think, 45 to 50. Peg Junk, I do know about that rule change, but I think what they're saying is that this is the first time that they're introducing a new set of playoff rules or Super Bowl overtime rules like from last year. I don't think this is referring to like anything like past, a couple years ago. Oh, the new set of rules is that basically if there's a touchdown, the other team gets a possession and a tie. Really? So there's no more touchdown and end of game? Wow. That's crazy. It's stupid if you can just walk it off and not give the other team the chance. I agree with you. I mean, as a Packers fan, I can't tell you the amount of times I saw my team lose without Rodgers getting a chance in the playoffs. Oh my gosh. That was an interceptor, was it? Dang, that would have been crazy. Both of you could chew up the clock and kick a field goal and give the opponent a minute left in the 10-minute quarter. It's 15 though. I see 15 on the clock, but either way, I mean, I don't know if you can chew up 15 minutes. Oh my gosh, he just missed that ball right there. He just missed that ball. There are some big 1-of-1 black prisms as well ending in here. If you are a fan of black prisms and non-rookie cards, Zion Williamson and LaMelo Ball both ending. Okay, this is a sick card right here. For any of the hockey fans out there, this is a dual noble numbers. I did not know that they actually made this card. A dual patch, noble numbers of Crosby and Ovechkin. Numbered out of 10. Pretty crazy card. Normally I see like the notable or the noble numbers of oh my gosh, what a weird play. I still think that the craziest card in this entire auction right now is this triple NFL shield of Purdy, Ritter, and Pickett. That is 1-of-1 BGS 9 here. 5 minutes left on the clock. It's at $4,000. I think that the next closest Purdy in this auction is this dual flawless patch. I'll tell you what, I don't think many people, including myself, thought that this first round of extending bidding would end before we see this game end. So possibly this card right here, someone could win this Brock Purdy flawless dual patch autograph at 25 right now after this first window ends with this game not ending. Like Purdy could be crowned a Super Bowl champion his second season after the last pick in the draft. Oh my, no way. Dude. What just happened there? Oh no, this is crazy. There's a twist and turn every spot of the way here. It's hard for me to run this show and there's all this random. Oh my gosh, holding on the Chiefs. There's all this random stuff happening. This is a really big one here. Nolan Arenado, Sapphire number 25, $2,700. Huge flagship Ricky right there. At 2,700, more than this Ohtani, which is the rookie debut, which is insanely impressive at this rookie debut. I have 67 black is $2,700. I actually want to look. What is the most expensive rookie debut ever? Update rookie debut. Holy smokes, you don't want to know what I'm about to say. The Superfractor Fernando Tatis sticker auto Superfractor 1-of-1 PSA 10 sold for $170,000. That is nuts. That is nuts that at one point sold for that. Most of the most expensive rookie debuts ever were actually those Tatis autos back in 2021. Then you got some of the actual debut patch autographs, which I'm not like counting as a rookie debut. The most expensive paper rookie debut flagship, though, not super fractor auto, stuff like that. This is breaking the record right now, actually, for that, I believe. Unless there could be a different way to title this, but I think that the most expensive rookie debut paper, I guess I can take Chroma out of this search, and this would help me a lot. Might be a Harper, actually. Who just went back to the locker room? It looks like that in Ohtani, 9.5, stolen December 2022 for $2,000. A Harper of 61 raw sold for $2,000 in 2022 also. So is Ohtani right now. I think it's the most expensive black parallel or rookie debut parallel ever. Oh man, what a catch from Ayuk right there. So whoever's selling this, congratulations. I think you're selling an all-time high with this card, not only for this card, but for a rookie debut, which, it's from their debut, the image. It says rookie debut down there with the date. They normally don't sell as well as the normal flagship parallels, which is likely true for all players, maybe even true for Ohtani. But specifically with this one being him hitting, obviously people love home runs. It sells extremely well compared to the counterpart, which is his pitching from update or pitching from Series 2. So very interesting card there of Ohtani doing super well. And that Purdy 10-10 contenders is at 2,300 right now. And that flawless did get a bid. So someone's extending that flawless into the next round of this auction. Man, not having Kittle on this final drive is crazy too. I know he hasn't really done like a whole lot this game. He caught that big fourth down, but Diamond Icons, Ohtani autos, a lot of nice Ohtani in this auction. Definitive Ohtani. 57 seconds left, everyone, until the next window is here. Oh my gosh. Wow. No way. Wow. That is great play by Purdy. Great play by Purdy. Carlos Sainz. See, I would love to buy this Carlos Sainz triple patch auto, but it is kind of tough with that, knowing where Carlos Sainz is going to end up. In his F1 career, because he is now leaving Ferrari, and Brock has played great in the first and fourth quarter in overtime, definitely. And we are into the next window, everyone. We are into the next window. Some cards have closed. Some cards are still going. Caitlin Clark. Oh my gosh. Who saw the Nebraska-Iowa women's game today? Caitlin Clark's cards are absolutely popping off. This is just a base Bowman's Best autograph here for $375+. But man, they were up 14 going into the fourth quarter. She had 31 points. She was 8 away from breaking the record. I don't know what happened. The game totally slowed down. Was it that they want her to, stay back or hold it back so that she can break the record at home? Was it that yeah, I don't know. Maybe she nervous about to break the record, whatever. She can score a single point in the fourth quarter, and they gave up a 14-point lead and lost on the road to Nebraska. Incredibly crazy game there too. Michael Schumacher, PSA 10 Pop 1 2003 Formule or Formule. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. I probably butchered that, but 384 on that card. Pretty sweet card there of Michael Schumacher. Widely regarded or by many as the GOAT of Formula One. Obviously, Lewis has got his group that says that too. Then it looks like we got a bunch that already ended here. Let me go back to I had some. Here we are. 9 minutes left, 28-yard line. Oh my gosh, what a dude. Dude, that was a great throw. Who saw that throw? That was a fantastic throw. Nice play. Ooh. You think it's a catch? I love that JT. That's a sweet Jonathan Taylor. Man, that's nice. Buster Posey. 2014 Topps black border. Oh man, McCaffrey's so good. Man, I don't think any of these have ever sold unless it's not. Pretty crazy Buster Posey card, actually. Maybe I'll try to drop a bid on this one here. 157 left in this window. Is Peg Junk a Giants fan? Oh, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5 here. This could end up as the longest Super Bowl if this goes all the way down to the end. I figured Peg Junk. Nice. Got a couple bids in here on that Buster Posey. I want that Jordy. I want the Jordy. Let's see. I might need to make a play. Oh, no. Oh, my. I'm going for it. I figured it would have, man. Dude, are you kidding me? Someone wants this worse than I do. I can tell you that much. I've been outbid on this card like 5 times. I keep on putting bids in here. I'm pretty sure it's like the 4th or 5th bid I placed in that Jordy Nelson. I've never became the high bidder on it. Little Ewok number 5 from 2021 Galaxy. $18 seconds left in this window, everyone. It's about to close here. That Ditka and Gale Sayers is about to sell as well. That McCaffrey is about to close here. Won't hit an all-time high. It looks like it's going to end here. Looks like it's going to end here. Yep, closed at 300, not an all-time high. It's a really nice Brett Favre patch. Wow. Jordan Love auto from In Case sold tonight. Man, Caitlin Clark sold for $468 for a base. Yeah, refractor auto I might need to send in here soon. Ed Howard's. I know who Ed Howard is, but I don't know if he's man, he had some huge sales at some point. Are they still running? Should I look them up? What purple auto sold tonight? Is that the one you're referring to? Yeah, I just seen it. There's also Ronaldo Galactic ending tonight. There's a red Neymar 10. Oh, Neymar's kind of fallen off the map popularity wise, but I think I just won a Cole Palmer. I don't really buy too much Cole Palmer because I'm waiting for his Chelsea cards to come out, like maybe some higher end stuff. I think I just got a Sapphire rookie out of 99 for $32. I cannot complain about that in the slightest. He is so cold. All right, what do we think, everyone? Give me some predictions. What happens here? What happens here? Man, John, I looked and there was an orange auto PSA 10 that sold at $3,000 back in 2022. I want this Jordy Nelson so badly. He was like my fave. Do I do it? It's kind of an overpay, but I'm finally winning the bid. Finally winning the bid. About time. About time. All right, I'm gonna leave it there and we'll see what happens. I'll check back in a little bit. That Kershaw's at $8,500. Man, I can't believe Ryan Mountcastle's still selling for some dollars. Oh, Alec Thomas, that's not bad. Oh my, it's already fourth down. It's already fourth down. All right, no one's spoiling the comments here. I might not be able to look at these comments for a second. I don't want to see what the chatter is. Oh, timeout called. Timeout called. Okay. Oof. Oh my gosh, he pulled him back. All right, everyone. The game is on the line here on fourth down. Fourth down. Fourth down. The heck? Man, BCJ, I too am a Packers fan, and I can't wait. I can't wait for next season. I'm trying to get some stuff, over this offseason, but it hasn't moved enough for my liking right now to jump in on something. I actually did buy a card the other day. I lied. Oh my gosh. All right. Game keeps going, man. Game keeps going. Ooh, nice. It's got something, I think. It's got a little card. So if this thing ends, it just like goes to a second overtime. Is it like, what is he doing? What is he doing? Did anyone see that Marquez Valdez-Scantling play? Ooh, big Albert Pujols ending here tonight. Top trade refractor rookie, BGS 9.5. I mean, what was he doing, man? He went back to him. All right, let's see what we got here for dubs. Let's see what we got. I don't know if I'm gonna win this Jordy, but I got this Andrew Luck PSA 10 right here. I think I'm a high bidder. Oh, I am high bidder on the Jordy. Nice. Third and 6. Here we go. Oh my gosh, they brought so many people. Oh my. This game went from like pretty meh to like very good game very fast here. Pretty meh to pretty amazing game pretty fast here. I'm definitely intrigued. Ooh, this is awesome here. Hank Aaron, 1956 Topps white back in-person auto, PSA 5 with a 9 autograph. That is an amazing card. Man, that's my favorite set right there from Topps. 56. I don't know if it's a 55, but 56. I want that. Oh, I thought he was going to chuck it deep there. Oh, there's a Jordan Love 1-of-1 auto here. I'm not much for just the random parallels on random sets, but there's a Jordan Love 1-of-1 encased auto ending tonight. That is a steal, BCJ. I love that, man. I love that. Romeo Dobbs, 99, $15. Great job, man. Great card. I've got a Romeo Dobbs Immaculate Patch autograph I traded for back in October. I'm happy I still have it. Number 25, I think it is. A lot of good Pokemon still running here. So yeah, Julian obviously is not on yet as the game is in overtime, and I told him once the game's done, join up. So he will be jumping in here, give his post game reaction. Kyler is an interesting. I mean, his cards are definitely. Well, I don't want to say definitely until I would go and look a little deeper, but I gotta imagine that Kyler Murray's cards are trending in the right direction. I mean, they're probably as guaranteed of a draft pick as there is in this upcoming draft, unless the Bears don't go quarterback. The Cardinals getting Marvin Harrison Jr. is probably as close to a guarantee as there is in the draft, because I don't think we necessarily know what happens between picks 2 and 3 with the quarterbacks and who might be trades up and stuff like that. But I can definitely see MHA going forward to the Cardinals. I think Kyler Murray cards would really be doing well after that. Like, that is a serious, serious weapon in his arsenal then. I really can't believe this game is still running here. I'm shocked that this game is still running. Ooh, that Fernando Alonso is definitely interesting. I know it's about to end here likely, but man, I'm not really sure how many of those have sold. Oh my gosh, this is getting close, everyone. I mean, we're at what, 9:45? I'm not feeling too good about this one, guys. Going for the Niners here. I mean, this isn't looking hot at all. I mean, Mahomes is 100% the MVP if the Chiefs end with a win in this game. Pretty insane. Every single play he's just about making down the stretch here to keep the team in. Fighting for their lives at this moment to not give up a touchdown. Can we get like a strip sack here? Can we get like an interception? Oh, I got the Jordy. Nice. Got the Jordy. Can't let Kelsey score this, man. You can't let Kelsey score a touchdown to end this game, man. I'll be sick. Oh, man. Game over. Well, there it is. Mahomes' third Super Bowl. What Mahomes cards are left running tonight, even? Uh, yeah. And crazy enough, every Mahomes card has already ended tonight on auction with this game going so late. That's back to back for the first time in 20 years. This Mahomes actually did sell for about $140 or more than the last one sold for, about the same as they've been selling over the last week. Just watching Pat's post game interview. Sorry for not talking. Dad, no way that SpongeBob actually said that, right? The one time I cheer for the 49ers and this happens. No way. SpongeBob's a savage on that broadcast. All right, there's still a solid amount of cards ending. We're only at 9:49. We got a giveaway coming your way also here at the end of this episode. We only got 15 people in the house. Yep. Man, I feel so bad for the Niner fans, though. I mean, it's wide open. All right, let's see if we get this Julian live call in here soon. Time's ticking. And Brock Purdy, this thing's still rolling here somehow. This marble numbered out of 2 or numbered out of 4 PSA 10 at $3,000. A massive Iniesta red out of 10 is still rolling as well. A lot of huge Pokemon still ending here tonight. MVS winning back-to-back Super Bowls might be the craziest thing out of all of this. I mean, how many quarterbacks have actually won 3 Super Bowls? Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Terry Bradshaw, and Troy Aikman, and now Patrick Mahomes. Crazy. Even got some Atari video games ending tonight. Albert Einstein cards. Well, Never count out Patrick Mahomes. This is a little Bryce Harper. This little Bryce Harper debut ticket I see. It's on national. I was gonna say I came like, ooh, Bryce. No, is this Strasburg? No, it's Bryce Harper. Strasburg's just on the card or on the ticket. Bryce Harper signed and inscribed first home run. Oh, it might not be debut. It might be, first home run ticket. I think Julian might be getting out all of his frustration right now before coming on to make sure he doesn't blow a gasket on the stream. Huge Drew Brees though in tonight. Number 25 rookie autograph, PSA 10, $3,900. Sign of the times, 2001 SP Authentic. I mean, I guess at this point, it's hard to debate that this doesn't put Patrick Mahomes in the second to third greatest quarterback of all time conversation. I don't know how you can actually get around it, unfortunately. But I mean, I'm not a huge Patrick Mahomes hater. The antics around all that stuff is what I'm a little bit more against. Anyone win anything though tonight? Anyone win anything? I got a couple dubs here. Looks like I also lost a couple cards, but I'm thinking that we might do a little Andrew Luck giveaway here tonight. Andrew Luck Prism PSA 10 rookie. I actually was thinking about adding this one to my collection, but you know what? It's NFL Super Bowl Sunday. Might as well give away a card of an NFL player here. PSA 10, Topps finest rookie. Can we imagine how much this card might have been worth during his heyday? It's very sad how his career ended. I mean, it's like $100 card in 2015. Not that many sold during the real peaks, though, of his market. Or at least it seems. But yeah, we'll give this one away here. Whenever we got 20 people in the house and everyone's coming in from the Super Bowl. How are we feeling, everyone, after the Super Bowl? How are we feeling, everyone? More like we got, hey, at least he's still around.
Tough.
Dude.
Yeah. I mean, we can't even blame anybody but ourselves. That was terrible.
Unfortunately, it's like
I don't know what Kyle Shanahan's plan is. Why we go into the second half and just stop running the ball? Like they literally we should have been up by like 5 touchdowns.
Probably the third quarter is easily what lost that game. I mean, that was an atrocious third quarter. Really unfortunate, man.
Before Taylor Swift came on the screen, because I would have broken my TV potentially.
Well, when she did come on the screen, there was the biggest group hug of all time, so you couldn't even see her as everyone was just
that was the weirdest box. It was Ice Spice, Taylor Swift, Blake Lively.
I know. Supposedly, I think that hurts because the family box only was all set up. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why she would have been in the boxes all the other weeks. And then, oh man, Max is coming for blood tonight. Do not address Max.
No
That's tough, man. As a Niners fan, I mean, you've been there like that. I mean, as a Packers fan, I've had a lot of disappointing ways not to get to the Super Bowl, but now you've been there 3 times, and have none still in your lifetime. I'm saying,
yeah. I mean, this one stings the most out of the two, just because like we made it to the Super Bowl, but we had Jimmy G as our quarterback. So you're like, okay, there was like limitations to that.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows if our team's ever going to be this good again?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a quitter, so here I am.
I was like, is he going to show up? I was like, I'm not sure if he's going to show up.
I guess I can put a little positive spin on it if I can guess something right.
And guess the person who wins Seableds did have a massive Chiefs bet out since before the season. But I'm going to show you, Julian, what my winnings were tonight. So I have a Jordy Nelson definitive patch autograph here, number 99, PSA 8. I'm a fan, man. I needed to get it. I love that set. I got the Cole Palmer Sapphire Rookie Yellow of 99 for $32. I know I don't really collect his Man City stuff, but this is the first one I have now. I had to at least get something, and then we're going to give away this Andrew Luck PSA 10 Prism Refractor Rookie PSA 10.
Nice.
And do you know what the crazy thing about tonight's auction is?
There's like a huge Brock Purdy card selling or something?
Well, I was going to say the most expensive Brock Purdy card to sell tonight featured Desmond Ridder and Kenny Pickett on the card. A triple NFL shield.
100, and I'm assuming
40
it's not associated, right?
No, not really. It just says like not associated with any specific game or event type of thing. But 3 shields of 2 dudes who probably won't even be starters in the next year to 2, and one of them is Desmond Ridder, who won't be for sure, and sold for 4,800. And his flawless patch autograph sold for 4,000 underneath that. I cannot believe that this neon marble optic contenders got even close to the flawless patch autograph. I don't like. Come on, I don't get that. But there's barely any Mahomes stuff to sell tonight. I was previewing it before the auction started. I think a lot of people aren't selling it or selling it next week now, given that everyone knows he has 3 Super Bowls and all the GOAT comparisons, or at least like not GOAT comparisons to Brady, but like second best comparisons start and stuff like that.
Sorry, yeah. I just got the most out-of-pocket text from one of my friends chirping me.
Most out-of-pocket text. Thanks.
It's not like vulgar so I can read it, but he goes, "When's the trip to Africa so you can get Niners Super Bowl champs merch?"
Oh man. Yeah.
That stings.
Did you see Kittle wearing like the Niners Super Bowl hat after the game? He literally had I think it might have just been like the hats that they had before the game started, but it kind of looked like it was like a Super Bowl champs hat. Iniesta, red out of 10, PSA 9, first year Topps Chrome Champions League is at $3,000 here.
That was in another auction, right? And then
it could have been. There's been a lot of different reds to sell at different times. But how many cards are we looking at here that are left? That was the longest Super Bowl I think I can ever remember watching. I know that the Cardinals and Steelers was a really long one too. You definitely were not watching football at that point. Probably was like 2009 when Big Ben threw this Antonio Holmes in the corner of the end zone. That one was overtime, I think, also, but ended pretty soon in overtime. This one took forever.
Yeah. And I know. Don't get me started about Jake Moody, bro. Oh my God.
Wait, what?
The kicker?
He is a GOAT.
No, he's not.
Oh, are you talking about the extra point?
No, well, he's like so inconsistent. And then if he had made that kick, we wouldn't have like gone to OT.
Yeah, but you have to remember the guy made 2 of the longest field goals in Super Bowl history. He wouldn't have even been in the game if he had Anders Carlson on your team.
I don't know. He made that long kick, but not impressed.
So James even said the kicker stinks, but he had 2 that were like 54 plus, I think.
No, I think it was just 1.
Wait, so is the upsetness stemming from that extra point? Because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see it happen live. I heard them just be like, "Oh, it was blocked." You know, like was it just super low?
It was like it was a low line drive. Like
the
guy put his hand up, but like it was
Yeah, no, I'm not just saying that you're wrong.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
He did hit a 53 in the fourth with 1:53 left. 53 in the 55 in the second quarter.
He's literally like Darwin Nunez. Gets the far ones, but can't get the close ones.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade for I would trade Anders Carlson for this Moody guy immediately. At least we might have been in the Super Bowl. I have the TV on still to see if what everyone is wondering happens. I gotta see if Taylor Swift gets proposed to here.
That'd be fantastic. She gets proposed to, and then Brittany and Jackson are on stage, dude. I would.
We are close to 24 cards left here. We said 10 p.m. I'm gonna start this giveaway right now, everyone. So this will get you entered. This will get you entered for the Andrew Luck that we're giving away tonight. Drop a number 1 in the chat if you want to get in for free on the giveaway. Just comment on number 1, and then you're good to go. And we'll draw a winner here at the end or towards the end of the show, and I'll give you all until like 10:04 p.m. Central Time to get some to get those entries, and I'll start to get this list compiled. Julian, I'm sure you can't even think straight at this moment about anything.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I don't relish the feeling of that.
That's fair.
It's fine.
It's still, we gotta, we made it to the Super Bowl, so that's a positive. But I think at the very least, there's nobody can say Brock Purdy's a game manager. Some of those throws
he made some big throws,
kept us in that game.
Made some big throws, some big plays. That one rolling out to McCaffrey, he dumped off was huge.
He might have fumbled that if he was about to get that.
Yeah, man. No, he's not from California. His dad, I think your dad was a Niners fan, right?
No, my uncle.
Oh,
I
your
have
uncle,
family
okay.
on my mom's side, not on my dad's side.
Oh, okay, got you. I thought your dad was a Niners fan, you said.
No, he didn't. He's not much of a American football fan just because he didn't know much about it until he got here.
Right. Oh, man, Roger Goodell was just loving that they won again.
Did you see there's a video of Taylor Swift and Roger Goodell in the box talking?
Well, right now Goodell is hyping up Kelsey and Mahomes like crazy. He's like, nice, my money machine keeps rolling. Yeah. Man, I want Purdy to win that Super Bowl so badly. That's such a better story than whatever is going on here.
Yeah, Travis Kelsey, so I'm getting my nerves. I can't even speak.
Yeah, no. Why is Kelsey up there? Get him off the stage. Mahomes is a Super Bowl MVP, obviously. Kelsey didn't do anything the entire game.
What sucks is because we like Alpine and like.
I know. I saw them post today, "Go Chiefs." I'm like,
he was wearing that Alpine hat.
Why do they have to invest into that? Well, I couldn't have been. Well, I guess Jordan Love doesn't have a big enough contract yet, but Kelsey ended at 9 for 93 yards, so I guess that he ended with a decent game. His first half was terrible. No silver medals over here.
Dude, Max, do you have a job? I don't know how you're still awake. Like
you're chirping now. Oh, Julian. Speaking of, we're kind of botching this. There's like 12 cards left.
You can choose one for me.
No, you pick one. I'm picking the ticket of Bryce Harper.
I'll do the Pac-Man.
All right, we got non-cards going tonight.
We got eaten up by the Chiefs.
Julian is just down horrendous right now. All right, everyone, one more minute to get in on this Andrew Luck giveaway here. And we are closing that. Oh my, Andy Reid is just loving this up right now. All right, everyone, compiling this giveaway list. Julian and I still duking it out here. Season's done, Max. Everyone's going home. No one cares about the winner. Just kidding, other than Chiefs fans.
Yeah, Tom, I also like have to take that perspective too, where it's like other fan bases have it a lot worse, but it just stings a little bit.
Well, yeah, I mean, as a Packers fan, same here, but like when we lost to you guys, I was so mad. I'm probably feeling, I mean, you're in the Super Bowl, but I was feeling terrible after that. And like we weren't even supposed to be there. Like you guys definitely had Super Bowl expectations. All right, I'm about to get this giveaway pulled up.
In, buddy.
Sorry.
I'm just joking.
Hey, I've got really good odds though. You know, obviously with it being Super Bowl night, I got really good odds here to win this Guess Them giveaway. You'll be really down bad if I get this right, I think.
It's okay. So you'd be happy, it'd make me happy.
You need something to feed off of some happiness.
I need something.
All right, here we go. And this is for the Andrew Luck. Good luck. 1, 2, 13 people, man. I gotta get this. Silky Mitt, man. Silky Mitt pops in at the end here.
I'll go 8, Tanya.
Oh, I can't win. Peg Jung, man. Congrats. Congrats, Peg Jung. Kelsey's on the stage. We don't care.
Did they give him the mic?
Yeah, he's just screaming.
Dude, if he pulls out a ring, just turn off.
Dude, he looks like an absolute moron. He looks like an absolute moron.
I actually used to like him too. This season has really just made me like dislike him a lot.
Now, well, even last year it kind of started a little bit. Now it's just at a whole different level.
Yep. I will not accept any chirps from Max. He doesn't know the rules of football.
Congrats, Pipe Junk. Make sure to email us your identity key.
It's not rugby. This is you turned on the wrong channel.
Oh my gosh, he's so annoying. I'm done listening to this. He's so annoying. Yeah, I don't know what happened, bro. He was totally I felt like just like a normal like good player, pretty quiet. And now he's just absolutely next level cringe. Hey, we both are one of the last 5 items here too.
Dub.
Michael Hardman's he's like, hey, how does it feel to score the game-winning touchdown? He's like, it feels great. I blacked out when I caught the ball though. Yeah.
At least it's a nice story for Valdez Scatling, who got traded back mid-season.
No, what are you talking about? He signed a free agent deal there after.
Oh no, it was Hardman who signed one of them. Yeah, Hardman.
I think Hardman got traded back there.
Yeah, from the Jets.
And they caught the touchdown. Yeah, Peg Jung sent us your identity key. But Julian, dude, we are battling here. We're in a battle. We're one of the last 4 items left, both of us here, to end this night on our Super Bowl stream.
Yeah, it's like the game. Close until it's not.
Yeah. Oh, there's Kelsey and Swift.
No.
What?
It's my worst nightmare.
The camera is just absolutely glued to them right now, bro. It's actually right in their faces. They're having their moment.
You know, the funniest part is if he wasn't dating Taylor Swift, he would have tried to get the mic and they would have been like, why do you get to say something?
They're like, no, bro. It's just, dude, it's so weird. I don't even know how this game to be. Dude, we both lost right at the end here to Misty. We lost to Misty, bro. Misty and Togepi. All right. Well, what a weird episode, honestly.
Considering the way you've been treating me, never.
What a weird episode tonight. I know Julian popped in here at the end as the game went to over. It's juiced up overtime because that took so long, the overtime, after seeming like it's going to end in regulation. But I tried to cover as much as I could on my own. I hope everyone who watched or listened at least had some sort of fun time. I know Julian had a fun time, but I don't think any Niners fans were in here tonight. If there were, I'm sorry. Chiefs fans, sorry if I disrespected your tight end a little bit there. But otherwise, Julian, I hope you have an okay night. And at least I got the Jordy Nelson ever. At least I got the Jordy Nelson, so one of us are leaving here happy. Julian it looks like he's having a tough time. And Max, thanks for popping in. But everyone, thanks so much for watching tonight. We'll see you back here next week for a more normal episode. I think by next week, Julian will recover. And we'll have a good episode next week, covering a lot of cards, a lot of fun topics, and getting you all involved as well. So thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you all next week for another Slapstick Sundays episode.